So, this was supposed to be a whole starting five of underrated NBA trade targets, but I wasn't able to get the breakdowns done at the level I wanted for the other four players. So instead, this is just going to be a quick little video on why Andre Drummond is someone playoff teams need to go after. Andre Drummond's career looked like it was at a crossroads 3 years ago. He had been salary dumped by the tanking Detroit Pistons, who once viewed him as a franchise cornerstone. He wasn't providing a ton of defensive impact either, and he'd also built up a reputation as an empty stats offensive player who didn't know his own limitations, leading to numerous Shaq and a Fool type sequences. While still good for an entertaining fast break mishap or missed dunk every now and then, Dre has since turned his career around. After being a solid contributor for the Sixers and Nets, he's now playing the best basketball of his career, in my opinion, for the Chicago Bulls. The two main areas I think Drummond excels in are defense and offensive rebounding. He's very comfortable defending outside the three-point line. Watch this switch on Ish Smith. He flips his hips effortlessly, and whilst Ish gets a half step on Dre, he's wary of Drummond's ability to contest from behind, so he ends up shooting a lower percentage layup high off the glass, which misses. Drummond has a legitimate ability to switch onto the perimeter. In addition to moving well from side to side, he gets off the ground very quick when contesting jumpers, which shows both reaction speed and quick bounce. This possession where he peel switches onto Tatum off the pick and roll and cuts off his crossover is just phenomenal. When defending the pick and roll, Drummond has always had a penchant for playing the pass and getting steals. However, in the past I thought his overall effectiveness was inconsistent, as he'd often get beaten off the dribble trying to defend on the front foot. Whilst Dre is still susceptible to being beaten on a reach, the extra mobility he has these days helps him weaponize his instincts for steals more. Drummond also defends in the drop extremely effectively. He's mastered the timing on his late contests against ball handlers who drive, where his length, timing, and ability to get off the ground quickly really pop. He's also fantastic backpedaling and deflecting lob passes if the roller can get behind him. A real point of difference for Drummond is the physical strength he maintains whilst being this mobile. If you think of other bigs who are standouts defending in space, such as Evan Mobley and Nick Claxton, they're often pretty susceptible to a big man who can lower the shoulder and take a power dribble. This is not the case for Drummond, and his strength helps make him one of the more complete defensive bigs in the game, in my opinion. On the offensive end, Drummond is still a monster rebounder. He just about single-handedly won the Bulls a game against the Atlanta Hawks this season with his dominance on the offensive glass. His offensive rebounding rate of 22.8% is a career high and leads the league amongst players who have played at least 100 minutes this year. While still prone to missing some point-blank dunks and tips, Drummond has become a lot more reliable finishing his hook shot. Overall, I think Drummond offers enough offensively to where he can play meaningful playoff minutes, and really imposes defense, rebounding, and physicality on games.